uh, okay, guys. Sorry about that. As I said, you know, my internet's not the best at the moment. It's a little bit on and off. Uh, yeah, a lot of people told me on private messages. There's literally like this much text from private messages on my in-game saying your stream died, your stream died, your stream died. So thank you for letting me know that my stream died. uh, and yeah. So what was I saying before the stream died, guys? Where did it cut off? That was funny. Yes, good dungeon. Very good dungeon. Oh, I was saying about the event. Was I talking about the event? Wow, that really disrupted my train of thought. Stream just dies on me, so it's like, haha. You were talking about how to make money? Alright. I was talking about how to make money.
Please move closer.
Did I talk about the dungeons that I was doing? The Drowning Deeps, Hollow's Heart, and Starstone Mines. Did I talk about that? And how I get the what was I gonna say? How I get the Elder Dragon Strong Box thingamajigs, and then we split the gold amongst everyone. And for material chests, we also split that based on, like, you know, we rotate. We go from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, you know, I'll get the first chest. Whoever's number 2 will get the second chest, etc., etc. That's what we do. And then after that, I talked about how it was difficult to play this much because of this event right now. Because, you know, I have 4 characters. So I do the event dungeon on all 4 characters. And then usually I would do a purple train on 1 character, which is usually my summoner. So let me just redeem these. 1, 2, 3. Got more materials here to redeem. Boom, boom, boom. Grandmaster Summoner coming. Yes. This summoner is like my main character. You can see, you know, I've got into Cosmic Soul Stage 1. I've got my VT necklace, my Awakened Earring Stage 1, Sky Shatter Ring, gloves. You know, she's really geared. But you know, still got a lot of room for improvement, you know. Marky's here as well. He's like, hello. So let's head towards Celestial. No, let's go to F8 first, whatever. Carol, can you show me how to get your ping to show? Yeah, give me a second. Let me just finish loading, and then we will see.
Looking for a dungeon.
Why don't you use the elemental ring? I do have the elemental ring. Second. Let me just pick up this quest. So I do have the elemental ring over here. See, I have Awakened Dragonstorm. This is the Black Tower. This is like the max of the max that you can get for Black Tower ring. You can't upgrade it any further. But the Sky Shatter ring still does more damage than the most maxed out Black Tower ring, especially for wind summoners. However, with the new Twilight Temple coming out, if you can get that ring, the new elemental ring, it is better than the Sky Shatter ring. The main reason why it's better is 2 things. It's one is over here you can see that I lose 416 critical if I remove the Sky Shatter. And you know, so Sky Shatter is really nice because it gives critical chance. And you know, a lot of people need a critical chance because my build revolves around critical chance basically. If I don't have critical chance, then my build doesn't work properly. So that's why. Oh, you stole my gun. Oh, you stole my gun too. I hate you all. Fine, I'll take this gun. But yeah, basically it's because of the critical chance. Like, my build revolves around crit. The more I crit, the more bracelet procs I get, and the more Aransu Vortex Temple badges procs I can get. So that's why I want really high critical chance, so that I can always crit and I can always get resets. So I would rather have that than elemental damage. And the second point is because the Sky Shatter ring is guaranteed focus regen compared to the Black Tower ring, which is a chance of giving you focus regen. So, you know, if you know about Wind Summoners, the problem with Wind Summoners is you run out of focus really fast because you attacked really fast. The whole build on Wind Summoner is to smash your left and right mouse button as fast as possible to spam out Rumblebees. And so, you know, you're really focus starved. So if you don't have a lot of focus regen or any method to regen focus quickly, then you're kind of screwed, you know? My god. Oh! That is not nice. Oh wait, give me my gun. So let's see. Although that's the same as the Earth build. I can't say anything about the Earth build because I'm not familiar with the Earth build. But from what I understand, the Earth build is not as focus dependent as the Wind build, because the Wind build is really spammy. You know, you're spamming left, right, and you're spamming Rumblebees, which take up like, I think it's like a couple focus, 2 or 3 focus per spam, or per cast. But, you know, I can't really say much about the Earth Summoner. The main reason why I haven't made an Earth Summoner guide is because I don't really know how to play Earth Summoner, to be perfectly honest with you. Like, yeah. I don't enjoy the Earth Summoner that much either because, well, probably because I haven't tried yet. Maybe if I had the gear, I would try it out and see. But at the moment, you know, I'm really focused on Wind because I enjoy playing Wind right now. And that's just the way I'm gonna do things. Oh, hello. Wait, when did you get a Sky Shatter ring? I had a Sky Shatter ring like 2 weeks ago? I think 2 weeks ago. It was a drop from EL. It was pretty funny. Is Earth Summoner better than Wind Summoner in PvE and high ping? Yes. Earth Summoner does more damage in PvE compared to Wind Summoner. Like, the DPS is pretty big. You know, they're dealing like, you know, 100k more DPS than Wind Summoners. Especially in the current patch that we're in. The one that we're in right now. Yeah. Earth Summoners are very, very strong. Especially if you have your 8-piece Vortex Temple plus your badge. You really need your badge to be really strong. Hey look, Cannonball, nice. So we see there we got 3, 2, yeah, we got 3 Cannonballs out of 4 characters, so it's pretty good. Will you play a Warlock? No, I'm sorry, Esperin. Warlock doesn't interest me. I don't like the playstyle. It just kind of meh. No. Let's see. I have an wind summoner and an earth summoner. To me, I can keep focus better with wind than with earth. Oh, interesting. Okay. I don't know. I've never really like. Oh, another gem. Wow, today's pretty good. I got 2 gems out of 3. I mean, that's not bad. Okay, let's head towards Celestial Basin. I need to check my Discord. Give me a second, guys. Okay, we're back. What is better, Garnet or Citron Jewel? I prefer the Garnet. The Garnet is better than the Citron because you do extra damage to bosses. And you know, in raids and dungeons, you know, the thing that you're hitting most of the time is the bosses. So that's why I prefer Garnet. Well, the Citron is nice to have, but it's not like a must-have, right? And it doesn't offer as much as the Garnet. We can see, do I have a Garnet on this character? No, I don't. The other thing that a Garnet does is it also gives you crit, which is also really nice. You know, critical chance. So, that's always nice to have. Yeah, Citron is more for PvP. Like, Citron is just life drain when people are CC'd. But as usual, as I said before, run in here, invite them to your party. And he's dead. Ooh. I didn't accept the quest. No. Oh, what a fail. What a fail on my behalf. No, don't kill him. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. Invite to party. Please accept my invite to party. Accept it, fool! Accept! Yes! Finally! Okay, now I can kill him. There we go. Thank you. Have a nice day. And then I will go back to Jadestone and just chill there. Oh right, I was supposed to show someone the delay thing, the how to show ping. Sorry, give me a second. I'll show you in a sec. I totally forgot. I have really bad memory. Okay, let's so you press O. You bring this up, then you go to interface over here, and then it is where is it? Here, it's right here at functions. So after you click on game or you press O, it'll be on camera by default. You click interface and you go down here to functions, show server delay period. You tick this, and then where your FPS is, you see where your FPS is up here. Right now it says I have 42 FPS. When you cast a skill, like I cast E, you know, my MS will pop up over here, so it's 313. So you need to be attacking something, or you need to cast like a combat skill. So like for summoners, you can just spam your E skill, and it'll say 313. Or another thing that you can do, I think that you can work, is you can SS. SS also gives you your MS. So you can see that my ping tonight is not exactly the best. It's pretty high. So I'm on like 300-ish ping. I'll get this. And that's it here. Okie dokie. So let's open this. Alright guys, so I'm now gonna be video making. I'm gonna be talking about Ransack Treasury first, or do you guys want me to talk about Hollow's Heart first? Both are pretty good. Close that. Oop. Pen. Open up my pen. And so let's change my camera to cover it. Is my camera already covering the thing? Oh, it's perfect. Awesome. Alright, I'm gonna hide the chat now. And I'm gonna start recording the Hollow's Heart tanking guide. I'll start with that first, and then I'll talk about other stuff later. I'll talk about the Ransack Treasury one later in a sec. So yeah, let me get more water first. I'll be right back, guys. Oh, hello guys, hello. Welcome to the stream. So I'm gonna be talking about Hollow's Heart tanking. This is gonna be the first video I'm gonna make. Then I will talk about Ransack Treasury, because this one's easier to make. Just that's the only reason. It's just easier to make. Oh, I should record like this actually, which means my thing is off-centered. Video reviewing. There we go. Okay, with this overlay, I should be good to go. And yeah, all right. I'll go away. I don't care about you. And it's activated, and let's start recording. Start recording in 3, 2, 1. Hello everyone, so today we're going to be talking about Hollow's Heart, mainly Jerupo, and how to tank him. So over here I have a VOD which I pre-recorded, and I will go through the steps on how to tank Jerupo, his attack patterns, and basically cover the rotations and how to tank it as a gunner specifically. However, his rotations are the same and it will apply to all other classes tanking him. This is just how I tank it on my gunner. So we'll start here. You know, first of all, we get ready, you blow the whistle, and then you make sure that everyone's ready, blah 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 blah. And then we start. So start. Okay, there we go. So we run, and then the first attack he's gonna do is he's gonna do a frontal cone attack. So how do I haven't used this program in so long, but you can see from here to here to here, you see this yellow circle around him. So all of this is a blockable yellow attack. So just make sure that once you engage, just make sure you cast your block in about a second. After 1 second, you want to cast your block attack or your block skill, so that you block this attack. It's very important that you block this attack or iframe it, because this will give you a stack. Every attack from Jerupo will give you a stack that basically you just bleed out every time you get this stack. So just block it, and then after you block it, over here, his next attack after his frontal cone attack or his half circle attack. I'm gonna call it a half circle attack. After his first half circle attack, the next attack he's gonna do is gonna be a rectangular red attack. So you know it's gonna be like that. You can see that this rectangular crap, it's gonna be like this. And then so you can either iframe this, or if you are a mobile class like a gunner, what I do is I hook through it with my E skill. So you're gonna see that in a second. So let me play the video. So you see that I hook through, but immediately after hooking through, I SS backwards. The main reason you do that is because you want Jirupo to face you. So if you look at the minimap over here, I'm at the 12 o'clock position, while the rest of my team's at the 6 o'clock position. I want Jirupo to constantly be facing the 12 o'clock position. That way, when he does the half circle, the first half circle is always going to be on my left side. So you can see on my left side is going to be their right side. So the first rotation, like in the first phase, it's always going to be like this as long as Jirupo is facing 12 o'clock. However, if Jirupo is facing the other direction, if he's facing 6 o'clock, this first attack won't be on the left side. It's going to be on the right side, which can be detrimental to your team. So, you know, you always want to stay in the same spot, and you always want Jirupo facing at the 12 o'clock position. So we can continue here. You see that immediately he's going to hit on my left side, and next attack he's going to hit on my right side. So when he's doing this phase, as the tank, you want to stay in the middle. You want to stay like right here in the middle and just sidestep after he casts his attack. That way the pizza or the half circles, they don't shift too much. It's going to be, you know, left side and it's going to be right side, and there's not a lot of movement required for the team or your DPS team that's going to be at the 6 o'clock position. So there we go on the right side. So right after that, he's going to do the donut attack. The donut attack is the 3-ring attack. You know, it's going to be the outer ring first, then it's going to be the middle ring, and it's going to be the inner ring. So it's just going to be the 3-ring attack, okay? I call this the donut. So over here, you can either iframe or you can, usually I just iframe. I use my deadlock here. However, if you're skilled, you know, you can just use a hook shot, or you can just use a, you can even use a sky crystal. But just make sure you iframe this, because it also gives you a stack. So you see here, it's boom, the outer ring, boom, middle ring, boom, inner ring. And then right after that, it's going to reset. So you see here, it's the yellow cone attack again. So you can see here, the yellow cone attack. And then all you have to do is you can block this attack nice and easy. So over here, you block and you DPS, and immediately right after he's going to cast his rectangular attack, you hook through and you SS backwards. So SSing backwards actually gives you like a short iframe, so that this smash doesn't actually do any damage to you, or nor does it give you a stack, as you can see here. So, you know, it smashes down and immediately it's going to do the same rotation as long as you don't move too far from the middle. You know, as long as you're still standing like right here where my character is, he's going to do the left attack first, and then he's going to do the right attack. So this, for your team, if you're a quote-unquote good tank, it's really easy for your team to stay alive. Because, you know, you can just tell them, okay, stand on the left, stand on the right, oh, donut, you know, blah, 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 blah. So here, left attack, and then now he's going to do his right attack. Boom. And again, we just keep continuing. And right after he's done his first rotation, you know, it was a cone swipe into the push, into the half circles, into the donut, into the swipe, into the push, into the half circles. Then after that, he's going to be doing the what I call the Toho phase. So the Toho phase is basically he spreads the dart chi as these little circles. So during this phase, you can be further than 5 meters from him, and he won't do this stupid move where he picks you up and smashes you and gives everyone a stack. You can see here that the way that I angle my camera slightly above my character looking downwards, so it kind of feels like I'm playing a bullet hell game. And then it's easier for me to dodge this way. You can see here that I stand and then I move. You don't need, I took that in the face, unfortunately, but don't waste your time making big movements. So over here, as long as there's no circle close to you, just don't move and just keep DPSing. Only move when you need to move, and only make small movements. So you can see here, DPS, DPS, And you can see here that there's one circle here, one circle here, and one circle here. But I know through the picture that this one's going to blow up first, so I move towards here. You know, I move towards the middle, and unfortunately I take a stack because I was too close to the one on top of the boss. So here, after the Toho phase, he's also going to use the 3 donuts. So while he's doing the 3 donuts, just make sure that you iframe, and you'll be fine. As I usually do it, I just use my deadlock, which is my X ability. So after he's done all that, it's going to repeat back to phase 1. It's going to do the stupid swipe, it's going to do the push, and it's going to do the half circles again. So as long as you stand in the middle where the boss is, you'll be perfectly fine, and his rotation is going to be the same. You block this attack, you hook through him, you SS back, you stand here, you're going to do the half circle again on my left side and then on my right side. So here, my left, DPS, 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 and then he's going to do... Oh, so over here you can see that he didn't cast his spell on the right side. The main reason is because we hit the threshold. You can see that his HP over here, it is 69%. Once it goes past 70%, this the mech phase will start. So just keep that in mind. So in this video, I do farm mark as well, so I'll cover farm mark as well. So as farm mark, basically what you want to do is you want to stand on the shell. So you see the shell. The moment these flowers, green flowers, come up, you want to be ready for it. So what I do is I stand on it and I just wait until it roots me. The moment it roots me over here, then I hook shot towards the next one. You can see here, and I get here, and I get rooted again. So now if you have a summoner, you can, or even a force master, you can either frost sheath, or you can stealth, or you can home moon block the pull. Like, he's gonna pull everyone to the middle of the map, but you know, you don't want to be standing where these pools are, because the moment you stand on these pools, you'll get 1 stack of poison per second, which is really, really annoying. So you want to stand either here, like, you know, places where there isn't the pool, if you're gonna get pulled into the boss. You can see here, we get pulled in, but because we were all standing around this corner, none of us took any stacks. Right after the pull, again, he's going to do the donut attacks. You can see it's going to be donut, and I just hook, but in there I just iframed instead. I don't know how I dodged that, to be honest. I really don't know how I dodged that. I didn't cast any spell. I cast my 4, which doesn't give me an iframe. So I don't know what happened there. Maybe I just got a lucky proc and I dodged. But anyway, back to mechanics. So you can see that I am farm mark because, you know, I told the team beforehand, and someone else on the opposite side is close mark. So you can see here, I'm standing in the middle right here, waiting to see which flower lights up. It's either going to be this one or this one. So I just have to wait. Oh, what did I click? Okay, there we go. So I wait, and you can see that this flower light lit up, the one on my right side. So immediately I want to hook behind it. I want to be around here. The main reason is because as farm mark, I want to be the furthest target, so the boss looks at me, so the safe zone is behind the boss. So we'll see that now. So I hook over there, and I look over, and you can see that we get pulled in by the close mark, so we avoid the death zone. And then I immediately run back, and I pull everyone over here to the new safe zone. And that's it. So that's phase 1. And then he'll pull us in. He'll do his 5 explosion thing. So this explosion attack, you can either use Frost Sheath, Home Moon Block, whatever. But I recommend people to use Home Moon Block because it doesn't give you a stack of poison. If you get Frost Sheath here, you will take 1 stack of poison no matter what you do. So you can see here that luckily I used my deadlock. Some people use the Frost Sheath because I didn't want to get the poisons of stack because I'm tanking. So I used my deadlock. So after his smash attacks over here, again, you know, it's going to be the half circle, the frontal half circle. I block this. Again, it's going to be the, you see, it's going to be the red rectangular push. So again, I hook through the boss and SS. I do SS, boom, done. So on the second phase is after the first mech phase, the pizzas or the half circle attack, the half map attacks are going to be random. It won't always be left side then right side. So everyone on the other side, like the DPS team, has to be on their toes. They have to be, you know, they have to be aware that it's not always going to be left and right now. See here, by holding position here, and you can see he hits the same side twice. He hit my right side twice. So it's totally random. He could hit left and then right. He could hit right twice. He could hit left twice. There's no pattern to this one. But basically, it's the same thing. So after he smashes one direction twice or whatever, then he's gonna do the donuts again. So you see, boom, donut 1, donut 2, and donut 3, and again it repeats. So yellow attack is gonna be the cone, the frontal push attack. And now this time it hits my left side first. And then next it hits my right side. But this is totally random. It just so happened that it hit my left and the right. Then again, it's the Toho phase. So the Toho phase, again, we just dodge all the circles, as many circles as we can. Unfortunately, you can see here I'm already on 5 stacks. And here, the reason he jumps in the middle is because he's starting the mech phase. So the second mech phase starts over here at 40%. 40% is the next mech phase. So immediately I want to start running towards my shell, or my thingy over here. So over here, when Gerupo spreads the dark seeds, we're going to get a mark on our head and it'll pop these stacks, which will hurt us. So you'll see here, immediately when I got the mark, it popped all my stacks. I have 0 stacks now. However, I did take some damage from it. Luckily, I lifestealed out quite a bit and I'm fine. So again, I stand here, wait until I get rooted, and then I hook forward, come over here, stand here, and then again he's going to use the suction attack and pull everyone in. Just make sure, you see, like over here, this was really dangerously close. Like I'm like literally like 3 pixels away from getting those stacks, which is really dangerous. So again there, and I use my deadlock so I don't need to move too far. And so this is the second phase. This is the phase where most people mess up. So over here, I told my close mark in advance that I was going to be doing the 2 o'clock one, and then the next one is the 10 o'clock one. So, you know, first far mark is going to be 2 o'clock. I'm going to be standing here, and then the close mark will just stand here and pull us all across. Then I hook across and pull everyone to this side. And then immediately after we're all here, I'm going to be running towards the 10 o'clock position, while the close mark runs towards the 4 o'clock position. But we'll just see the footage. I think the footage explains it much more easier than me drawing random pictures. So here, you see I'm the far mark. I create the safe area. You see this where the safe area is? This over here is the safe area. And there's a flower over there. So this flower is what we call the 7 o'clock position, you know? So this is 2 o'clock and this is 7 o'clock. So the 7 o'clock position is the safe spot. So the close mark is going to step on it and pull us all in. So let's see here. Boom. So it pulls us all in. And immediately after he pulls us all in, now I'm at 7 o'clock, right? So now I need to run quickly towards the 2 o'clock position to pull everyone there. The main reason is because now that's going to be the new safe spot, as we can see here. You can see here that I'm looking at this dark zone. See this dark zone over here? See well, you can't see this side too clearly because there's too much crap. But over here, you can see that this is all dark and that this is lit up. This is the light zone. So the light zone is the safe area. So I need to get into that flower and pull everyone in before he smashes down into the dark zone and like hurts everyone who's in it. So you can see here, immediately I hook in and I pull everyone over, and you can see there's a charge up, right, with the dark zone, and this is the attack that hurts a lot. And now the next part I'm gonna go is I'm gonna head towards this direction. I'm gonna stand behind this flower so that the safe zone will be over here. This will become the safe zone. And yeah, let me show you that now. So I hook here, and you can see here, again, I'm standing behind the flower, so the boss is looking at me since I'm the furthest target, and we can see that the safe zone is created behind him. So the close target, when we're all pulled in there, he starts running towards this direction in order to pull me and everyone else to the new safe zone. So now we do that, and he pulls me, boop. And now, again, So you see that we're all at the 4 o'clock position. We're all over here. Again, I'm going to run over here to the 10 o'clock position over here and pull everyone to the last flower. So here I hook over, I wait until the safe zone appears, and then I go in. And boom, I pulled everyone over, and that's it for mechanics. So once you finish this mechanic from 36% or from whatever percent he has left till he dies, there are no more mechanics. And you literally just DPS him to death. However, he does have a few rotations, but it's not that big. So again, you know, after every phase, he's going to pull everyone in and do his stupid explosion. So again, you could Frost Sheath it, but you'll get a stack. You can use your Deadlock, which is your X skill or your extended iframe, and you won't get a stack. Or you can just use Home Moon Block or Maelstrom. Over here, you see, he will spread the Dark Chi immediately. So again, you can angle your camera like how I do it and just start dodging the things. And then right after that, he's gonna do a half map attack. Again, keep in mind to pay attention to see who the aggro is on. So for example, since I'm the tank, I know that he's aggroed on me. So his half circle attack or half map attack is gonna be centered on me. So I have to make sure that I'm standing somewhere like relative to the same spot where I was before when I was tanking the boss originally. So you need to pay attention to that if you are the tank. So you see he's going to do a half circle there. I still want to stand somewhere close, and he's going to do another half circle or half map. So this is the pizza phase. So let's rewind a little bit. Okay. So how does the pizza phase work in post after the first 2 phases? It's always going to be right behind the boss based on how he looks on the tank. So for example, Jarupo's looking at me, right? So let me delete that. So Jarupo is currently looking at this direction. He's looking at me. So the safe zone is going to be right behind him when he creates the pizza. So now we can see here. Let me play a second. You can see that the pizza started over here and it went this direction, right? And it's going to end over here because you can see there's a little line over there. But you can see that it started here and it starts spinning over towards the left side. So now for people who are going to do the you know, that want to survive, basically we're all going to have to stand over here in the light zone, and we have to rotate towards the if we're facing that way, we have to rotate towards our right side. But since in the video form, we're going to be rotating towards our no wait. Crap, I messed up. So if in video form, what we're going to do is we're going to try to get over here to the light zone and we're going to rotate this direction, okay? Because this is how the pizza started and it's going to keep rotating like that. So instead of trying to explain it, because I'm really bad at explaining this, I'm just going to show you. So you can see here that immediately I stand here and the next, you can see that this was the safe zone, right? So the next safe zone is going to be here now. So that doesn't make any sense. So here is the safe zone. So we were standing here, and then right after he finishes that attack, the pizza is going to shift towards the left side. You can see here that this is the new safe zone. This is going to be the new safe zone. So we all need to move towards this area over here to right here because, you know, we want to be in the safe zone. So we can see here, immediately we shift, and immediately we shift again, and we shift again. So during this phase, you want to stay really close to the boss, because if you're too far from the boss, like poor Starlight over here, you're not going to be able to rotate in time. So there's no penalty to staying close to the boss other than it's scary, but you know, this is just how you do this mechanic. And then right after that, right after pizza, he's going to do his 3 explosion attack again. The 1, 2, 3, and then you continue again. So again, the boss is going to be aggro to someone, as you know, as the tank, and with threat skills, he's still going to be aggro to me. So again, he's going to do his Toho phase. He just dodges Tohos, no big deal. And then right after Toho phase, again, he's going to do his half circles. I mean, his half map attack. But his half map attack is going to be based off me, like whoever wherever I was. So you can see that this half map attack looks a little bit off. It's kind of like that. The main reason was because I was originally standing there, but I moved this way before and right after it registered. So that's why it looks crooked. But if I don't move that much, it shouldn't be this bad. But you can see here, I get hit because I moved too much. And again, another half attack. So right after his 2 half attacks, again, he's going to do pizza phase. So I need to stand still and make sure that the pizza isn't all over the place. So you can see here, again, the safe zone, it rotated this way. So I don't know if you guys saw it, but when I was standing over there, I saw that the pizza went this way. So immediately I'm going to come to this side. I'm going to start rotating towards the left. So you see here, boom, I move to the left. Boom, I move to the left again. Boom, and I move to the left. Boom, finished. And now we just continue. It's going to be the same rotation again. Here I use deadlock because I don't want these stacks to last any longer or refresh. And Toho phase once again. After Toho phase, it's just going to be half map attack, half map attack. And boom, that's it. He's dead. Finished. So that is it. That is Hollow's Heart, how to tank, as well as the mechanics. It just so happened that I kind of explained the mechanics, even though this guide is really just for tanks. But yeah, I just kind of covered everything. But that is Hollow's Heart, basically. It's not too difficult. It takes some practice. I highly recommend you guys to run Hollow's Heart in like a pre-mate of like 6 people, and everyone just practice different roles. Farm mark, close mark, tanking, you know, just let people get familiar with the roles, because it's more about the practice, you know. Like in the beginning when I started Hollow's Heart, it took me like maybe 2 weeks, a week to actually understand the mechanics fully and how to do everything and get all the practice that I needed to actually do the mechanic. And even now with farm mark, I still mess up on farm mark. So, you know, nobody's perfect. It's just about practicing, and putting in the time to learn the boss rotation so that you can dodge the attacks, etc. But yeah, anyway, I hope this video helped, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Whew. That video was 24 minutes long, guys. I am out of breath. Oh my god. Ugh. All right, guys. Thank you. So the next guide that we have is gonna be Ransack Treasury, which is the difficult one. This one actually is a lot harder. Oh, okay, Dan. You take care. Thank you. I hope that I explained it sort of okay. But I'm kind of worried for Ransack Treasury. This dungeon is a little bit more complicated than Hollow's Heart. So we're gonna see. We're gonna do the best that we can for this. Now I gotta watch this boss. Oh, Dan. I'm sorry, Dan. Maybe you can't sleep yet then. Let me change the title of the stream. Ransack Treasury Guide Walk Recording Live recording. Okay, there we go. This is gonna be the new title for this stream. Bro, I got you kill it before it kills you. Yes, Walla. #1 best strategy. Alright, so my overlay here is a bit broken because I need to screen it like this, and this will work. Alright, cool. Alright, the soul set part. Yeah, I'll be talking about all of the parts, everything basically, because this dungeon is kind of complicated for a lot of people. A lot of people think that they need a Ransu to do it, but you don't really need a Ransu. You can do this with Raven, Raven 6, Raven 9, even. Not too bad. Doesn't he know the mechs? Why isn't he playing in hard mode? Yeah. Should I explain? I don't like hard mode, man. Hard mode's too hard. I'm scared. No, it's fine. I'll be explaining this for the video. I'm making another video. Alright, so let's go start recording. Recording video in 3, 2, 1. Hello everyone, so today we're going to be talking about Ransack Treasury and how to do the last boss and the mechanics behind it. So as we can see here, I pre-recorded this and we'll be going through the attack patterns and the mechs one step at a time. So at the very beginning, oh, what is this? Go away, Windows Update. So over here, we're gonna see that his attack pattern first. So let's go in to see that we're gonna start anytime soon. Here we go in. So immediately, first thing he's gonna do is he's gonna do a quarter circle attack. And right after the quarter circle attack, he's gonna do three 360 spins. You need to make sure to block the last attack. The last attack will knock you back. The main reason why you don't want to get knocked back is because if you get knocked back more than 8 meters away from this boss, he will do a jump attack on you and do a room-wide AoE, which hurts everyone. You can see here, right after that, this is his 360 AoE attack. He's going to spin 3 times. He's going 1, 2, 3. So on this attack, you either need to block or you need to self iframe. So you can see here that I blocked, I countered. So I'm invisible. And right after that, he's gonna put a brand on the furthest target. So usually we communicate beforehand who the brand target is gonna be. So it's Nopix who's our branded target. So he's gonna stand there and take everything in the face. He's gonna hit the guy 3 times, 1, 2, 3. And then right after his third attack, he's gonna do a spin attack. So you see that he was smashing this direction 3 times, right? So the next attack he's gonna do is gonna be like this. It's gonna be 1 attack like that. It'll be the second attack like that, and the third attack like that, right? So what I do is I always stand, since I know his first attack's gonna be like this, I stand on the left side. And then right after this attack finishes, I move to the spot where he previously attacked, and I won't get hit. You can see here, here's his, you see this is his first attack. So right after he spins, I stand right here. And I won't get hit again from any of his attacks, and I can stand still and I can keep DPSing. See? So let's rewind that a second and we'll take a look at that again. So we can see here, this is his first attack. So again, as I'm in this position, I'm immediately gonna move to where he previously attacked, okay? I'm gonna move there. Stupid pen, go away. I'll move there. And you can see that his next 2 attacks were like that and like that, right? Where it was like this and was like this. So that even though I'm standing right here, I don't get hit by any of the attacks. I don't need to move, I can just DPS. So right after those attacks, it's gonna reset. That's his entire attack pattern before 80%. So he's gonna do this half circle thing. That's not his only attack pattern. But after that first attack, he's just gonna repeat again for the second rotation. So you can see here, he does his half circle attack, and again he's gonna do his 3 rotations. Make sure to block the third one. 1, 2, 3. So you block it, and then again he's gonna use the brand on the furthest target. He's gonna do 1, 2, 3, and right after that he's gonna do his spinny attack once more. So just make sure you stand on the left side of his first attack. And right after that, it goes 1, and you start running towards it. You run inside, and voila. So over there, what happened was I was standing too close because his third attack went like that. I should have been standing there, but I was standing like there, and that's why I got hit and I backflipped. So you can see over here, since I F-rolled, I went 13 meters, which is really a little bit too far. You can't go past 8 meters. But luckily, he's going to do another move. After 2 rotations of this, he's going to do the Blade Barrage or Suction Attack. You'll see here. 1, 2, and then you see right here. After he does his second spin, he's going to do his Blade Barrage, where he sucks everyone from the room into him. So here we go. He sucks everyone in. So at this point, you immediately need to F-roll out. You see I F-roll out, and then I need to make sure that I stay away from all of my teammates, because he's going to use a sort of like a 6-dash attack, which does an AoE damage. It does AoE damage, but if it hits anyone that is sheath, it will break their sheath and deal some damage to them. So you can see here that immediately our Force Master casted Frost Sheath, and then now you're gonna see his Blade Barrage. He'll teleport to one guy. You see there? You see how when he hit Biscuit, you see there's this big AoE. So luckily I'm not in it, but if anyone is Frost Sheath, for example, let's say Marky was here and he's Frost Sheath, right? It would break his sheath because he's, you know, he's in that big AoE. So we need to make sure that all our players are far enough so that this AoE doesn't hit us. You see there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And right after his 6th attack, he will start doing a frontal cone AoE, like this cone thing right here. And you need to make sure to stun him before this hits us, because it hurts a lot. You can iframe it on normal mode, so that you can keep that in mind. So immediately we stun, and then we DPS, 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 and he repeats his entire rotation until 80%. So you can see here that he's just about to hit 80%, right? So now it's going to come up with a sign saying that he is unstable. So you see right here, Amara becomes unstable. So now he's going to jump to the furthest targets. So for everyone else that's not doing mechanics, other than the 2 furthest targets, everyone should run to the middle of the room. So right here, where the middle of the room is, where the boss used to be, we all run there. So you can see here, I'm running towards the middle of the room, and he jumps to the furthest target. The moment he jumps on the furthest target, he's going to cast like a Young Sang sort of knockdown circle. Make sure you don't get hit by this, it hurts. So you see, you jump over that, he jumps to the next furthest target. So there's going to be 2 far targets. So you can see on the mini-map, there's 1 far target here and there's 1 far target there. So that, you know, the boss originally was there, he jumps here, next he's going to jump there, and then for the 3rd target, he's going to jump back to Kusama over there. So now we see, and he jumps back. Voila, you see? So after he jumps 3 times, the next thing he's going to do is he's going to jump to either the 6 o'clock position or the 12 o'clock position. But as we can see here, he's going to jump to the 6 o'clock position because it's the furthest one. So let's see now. So if you have a stealth, if you have a summoner, you want to start casting stealth the moment he jumps, your party stealth. You see here, he's going to jump. Immediately, I'm casting party stealth because the moment he lands, he's going to do this room-wide AoE that dazes everyone. So if you're stealth, you can still move around and you won't be dazed and you'll be fine. You can see here. So over here, it says that he chooses a target. He will choose the 3 closest targets. You can see that he chose Nopix, he chose Kus, and he chose me. So by choosing us, we get these little circles on our head. So this means that we go into soul separation. Just making sure that I'm recording. Oh, thank God I'm recording. Okay, so we'll get these circles that will signify that we can go into soul separation. To go into soul sep, we need to run into these pools of goo. So make sure not to run into the goo immediately because we need to wait until it becomes gold. So you see here, the moment we get these circles, he's going to do a big ass explosion attack. You can see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you have a Force Master, you can just Frost Sheath, you can Personal Iframe, you can Home Moon Block. There's a lot of moves that you can do. So now the people with the golden discs on their head have to run into these pools to go into soul separation. If one person doesn't run into the pool, we will wipe. So you can see here, wait until the pool turns gold. There's also a text indicator saying the fissure expands. Make sure this sign comes up before running into the pool. So now you run in and you can see that I am in soul separation now. So in soul separation, the main thing that you want to do is quickly run to so once you're in soul separation, what you want to do is you want to quickly run to the opposite side where there is a ad, and you want to kill the ad up to half HP and then stun him. You do not want to hit the boss. If you're in soul separation and you hit the boss, you will heal him for 1% of his health every time you hit him. So you really don't want to touch the boss. So you come over here, you walk, and you can see here that Notpix is shooting the ad. So we need to shoot the ad, get him down to half HP. So once we get him down to half HP, you can see that his HP is not going down anymore. And it'll say, Doc, whatever this guy overtakes Arima, right? So over here, his CC bars will open. So the moment his CC bars open, you need to stun him. Make sure to stun him or else you will wipe. So here, you stun, and then voila, that's it, you're done. So that's mech phase complete. The next thing that he's going to do now is he will target the tank. So the tank in soul separation is determined by whoever attacks the ad first. So make sure not to attack the ad first if you're not tanking soul separation ad. So what's going to happen next is this spirit guy, he's going to cast a half map attack. So at the beginning, the way we do it, Strawberry Pancakes, is we have the tank always tanking at the 12 o'clock position first, no matter what. So let's say that the boss is, the ad is at the 12 o'clock position up here. You know, we stand here at this area so that his half attack will always hit this half first. And let's say we're the opposite. Let's say the ad was over here. Again, Notpix would stand here, and then this would be his half map attack. I don't really know if you guys understand, but we'll see in the video, okay? You guys will get it once you see it. So you can see here that Notpix is standing here waiting for the half map attack to show up. So you can see we're just waiting, we're waiting. You can see here. Now you see this big ass half map attack. This thing is a death zone. If you stand in this, you will take a buttload of damage, and if you're playing hard mode, you will die. So once he does this, everyone else wants to be behind this attack, because when he does damage to this side, he will give a buff on this side. So what you want is everyone wants to be standing on this side after this attack casts. So if you're the tank, you wait until he charges up this attack, then you quickly move forward. You just sidestep, and then he's going to repeat. So we can see here, boom. So once he does this attack, this is the one that actually hurts you. Over here, he casts a buff attack for you. Well, he does something good for you, okay? He casts a buff. So you just want to stand here to get the buff. And then immediately you switch over to this side, and he's going to do it again. You see this bluish glow over here? This is the buff zone, and this is the damage zone. So just make sure that you're in the buff zone. So again, he'll do this 6 times, so you want to count. So this is the second time. Over here is going to do his third one again. Now he's going to do his fourth one. Going to do his 5th one. Going to do his 6th one. Alright, so after his 6 attacks on the first phase, you're done. There's nothing that you need to do in soul separation anymore, except for not attack the boss, because if you attack the boss, you will heal him for 1% of his HP every attack. So you just stand around and you just like goof around and just not do anything. So you'll say that he breaks free from the link, and then he will pull us all in, and voila, we're out of soul sep. You can see that he took a lot of mechanical damage. It says he absorbed the pure energy and severely damaged. This is because of the buffs that we got from dodging all 6 attacks. We get a buff that will damage the boss. So again, from 50%, from whatever HP he was until 40% is going to be the same rotation again. It's going to be his 3 spins, 1, 2, 3, you block it. Then he's going to target the furthest target again. That's like 8 meters, and you do a stupid sacrifice. And then he's going to do his spins again. 1, 2, 3. Voila. And then again, half circle attack, 360, 1, 2, 3. And then he puts the brand on the sacrifice again. And we should hit 40%. Boom. So because we hit the boss to 40% before he did the suction attack and the blade barrage again, so we don't have to deal with it. But you know, we got him to 40%, so he's unstable. So again, everyone who's not doing farm marks, run to the middle, to the middle of the map where Notpix is, and then the farm marks want to run here and here. So let's check that out now. You can see, you know, I start running towards the middle while keeping the always keep the camera on the boss, because you never know where he's going to jump, and the AoE attack, you really need to dodge those. So you can see here, he jumps and then to Kus. So immediately I jump to avoid the AoE, except I somehow got hit by that. Luckily I did my backflip. I just used my iframe here, and immediately you can see that he jumped. This is the third jump, and he's going to jump to the, where is he? He's over here, and he's going to jump to the 6 o'clock position again. So I already have stealth casted. You can see here, Sea Shroud, 2 seconds. That I already have that casted because he's going to land there, and he's going to do his AoE attack. Boom, you see? Immediately he lands, he does the room-wide AoE attack. I stealth everyone, and I start running towards the boss because I want to be the closest target, so I go into soul separation. Remember, the closest 3 targets go into soul separation. So again, you know the 3 closest targets, we all got our little orb thingy on our head. And again, he's going to do his 5 attacks. 3, 4, 5. Wait, was that 5? Was that 5, guys? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it was 5. Okay, good. And then immediately, right after the 5 attacks, I'm going to start running towards the pool again, because I have the little glowy thing on my head. So I run in, boom, I'm in soul separation again. Immediately, you want to go onto the ad, and you want to start attacking him and getting him to half HP. Once he's half HP, you can see that no matter how many attacks we do to him, his HP won't go lower than that. So there's no need to attack him anymore. You just wait until CC bars open, immediately stun him again. And once again, it's the same thing again, you know. In our case, we have the tank standing here, so that is the first half circle is going to hit this side. If you're not in soul separation, what you're going to do is you want your entire team to stand back here, because he's going to do his half circle. This is going to be the death zone, this is going to be the buff zone. But this is just how Strawberry Pancakes does it. It could be different on your pre-made. Your pre-made might want to do it the other way around. But this is just how we do it, because, you know, clocks are difficult, and 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock is easy to understand. So that's the main reason why we do it, okay? So, you know, now we just wait till they're linked. Now he's going to do his half attack. So, you know, we stand here. The tank is going to sidestep this before this attack registers. So over here, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here's where things get different. The moment after 6 attacks here, there are going to be conductors. So what's going to happen now is the boss that is outside here is going to shoot chain lightning at the closest target, or yeah, the closest target, and then he needs to hit this target over here, which will transfer chain lightning to someone there, which will transfer it to there, which will kill this ad over here. Okay, so this ad can't be killed because, you know, we get him to have HP and he's invulnerable. No matter what we do, we can't kill him. The only way to kill him is through chain lightning. So we're gonna see now what we do. So after the 6th attack, just make sure you have communication. You tell everyone, get out of the middle, get out of the middle. You can see here that I immediately, from the middle, I start running towards this direction. You can see people over here, they're running towards that direction. Just get out of the middle so that the people doing the chain lightning can actually do the mechanic without anyone messing it up. So you can see here, you can see. So we have 3 targets over here, right? So what the boss is going to do, he's going to chain lightning him, which will bounce off to him, which will bounce off to him, which will kill this guy. Okay, so that's what's going to happen. So the distances is this is 7 meters. So he's 7 meters from this boss. This guy is 14 meters away from this guy and 14 meters away from this guy, and Notpix is 7 meters away from this guy. So you can either do 7, 14, 7, or you can do it with 4 people if you want. We do it with 3 because we're just pro like that, or it's not really pro. We do it like this because we're afraid of screw-ups. We're really scared that, you know, we can screw up somehow. So the less people doing mechanics, the less chance of messing up there is. However, if you do it with 4 people, you would have one over here, which is 6 meters. You would have one over here, which is 12 meters. You have another one here that's 12 meters, and another one here that is 6 meters. So it would go zap, 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 and zap, and then kill. That's usually what it would do if you had 4 people. But we do it with 3. So now we're gonna see over here. You see he's gonna do chain lightning. It's gonna hit. What the hell? Oh, right. So in normal mode, we are really lucky. He does chain lightning twice. So in case you mess up, for example, it hit I think that was Biscuit over there. I don't know who that is, but it hit this guy first, right? So we screwed up the mechanic, but it's okay in normal mode because he's gonna shoot once more. You can see here that he charges up the second chain lightning, and boom, he hits. Wait, what? No, this video. Oh, this is the part where we failed. Shit, I just spent so much time explaining. Okay, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna start skipping forward until we clear. Oh, how dumb was that? Okay, here we go. I think this better be the one we clear, or else I'm so screwed. All right, so over here we can see here that chain lightning. Okay. Oh shit, that was too fast. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so over here you can see that I start moving back immediately because they're doing chain lightning. So over here you can see that there are only 3 targets. You can see that you know, I'm away and the other two of my teammates are away, and there's only 3 people in the middle. So there's only 1, 2, and 3. So now he's gonna do his chain lightning. He does this attack. You can see now. You see? Ah, it's too fast. So you can see that he's charging up his chain lightning now. And boom, he's immediately gonna hit him first. And then you can see there's this you can see that there's this big circle around him. So this is the range of how the chain lightning is gonna reach, how far it reaches. So it hits him, and then there's gonna be a circle around him, which will hit him, and then there'll be another circle around him, and it'll hit him, and it'll hit him. Okay, so let's see this again. Boom. See, it went 1, 2, 3, 4, and it kills the guy. So chain lightning to this target, that chain lightning to this target, chain lightning to this target, and kills the ad. So that's what people are doing. So again, the distances is 7 meters, 14 meters, and 21 meters. If everyone is facing this boss, that is the distance that it is. However, because for the sake of simplicity, what we do is 7 meters, 14 meters, 7 meters. Because usually this guy is going to be in soul set, because, you know, that it's just closer for him to be, you know, attacking the boss and just run there, right? So he will be looking at this boss, and he needs to be 7 meters away from this boss. While this guy, he can look at both directions. It doesn't matter, as long as he's 14 meters away from one of the bosses, and he'll be fine. And this guy usually is outside. However, he could also be in soul set. You can have everyone in soul set and it wouldn't matter. But he has to be 7 meters away from this guy, okay? But if he's looking at this guy in soul set, then he needs to be 21 meters away, okay? And that's how we do it with 3 people. So once that happens, make sure not to attack the boss if you're in soul set until you get pulled out. You can see there, immediately his HP, let's replay that again. So you can see here in soul set, he is 29% HP. So we don't attack, we're waiting. He pulls us in. He went from 29% to 2% HP because of mechanical damage. So boom, 2 HP. There are no more mechanics now. He's just gonna do the same rotation over and over and over, and you just pew 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 pew, and he dies. Okay, it's very, very. It's not simple. I can't say it's simple because there's a lot to absorb about this. You know, there's a lot of mechs. It's really mech heavy because this dungeon really punishes you if you mess up. You know? But yeah, that is Ransack Treasury, the guide. Good luck me editing this video. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Yeah, I'm gonna somehow have to edit that, the part where I messed up, and like stitch it in so it doesn't look like I mess up. So yeah, guys on YouTube, you know, you guys can see this is what I do every time when I'm talking about a guide. When I make a guide video, I just kind of talk a lot, and then just kind of stitch it together and try to make it short and concise. But yeah, this is kind of like a behind the scenes sort of thing, I guess. But yeah, okay, now I need to do my outro. And yeah, so that's Ransack Treasury on normal mode, of course. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope this video I hope this video helped, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Stop recording. Oh, okay. It's really hard work. Oh, and that's it from this video. We can close this now. Epic Pen. How do I close Epic Pen? Ooh. Crowd cheers, hell yeah. Alright guys. Yeah, now I'll just answer any questions you guys have. Alright Dan, you take care. See ya. Let's see. So, is there a hard mode guide then? No. I don't make hard mode guides. I'm sorry. The main reason why I don't do hard mode guides is because there's no incentive to do hard mode right now. Like, you know how there's the achievement to get your gloves and you need to do Hollow's Heart 100 times? If they changed it so that you only need to do Hollow's Heart 10 times, but on hard mode, then I would totally do it, you know? Like, there's not enough incentive to do hard mode right now. I know they added the whole Black Tower earring and ring, where you can get this material and sort of upgrade it to your Black Tower accessory if you wanted to, but the drop rate for that is so low that it's just like, why bother? You know, it's been like almost a month, 2 months maybe, since they released that patch, and there's only been one ring that's come up on the market, and it was sold for like 3,000 gold or something. Like, I mean, you need the ring, and then you need, like, I think it's like 500 or 600 elemental thingies, the Helion cores, just to make a Black Tower accessory. It's kind of extreme, you know. It's just, in my point of view, it's just not worth. That's why I don't run hard mode. It's not worth my time. And also because I like to breeze through content. I don't want to have a difficult time. If I want to have a hard time, I look for raids, you know? I just go to Hive Queen. I go to SK, and I have a terrible time because, you know, it's hard. But, you know, for regular dungeons, I just kind of want to AFK and turn my brain off and just, you know, breeze through it. Can BD be played in high ping? Yes, Blade Dancers can be played in high ping. I have quite a few guild members in Strawberry Pancakes that play Blade Dancers with like 250 ping, and they're perfectly fine. Is there a trophy for AP boost? There are achievements. Yeah, there are achievements that can give AP boosts. However, you can get them from normal dungeons as well. I think there's one for like running 100 Desolate Tomb runs or something, and you can get 10 AP off that. But yeah, you know, there's a lot of cool stuff that you can do. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night, guys. It's 10:47 p.m. So, you know, I'm a little bit tired, I'm a little bit sleepy, and I'll catch you guys next time. Probably tomorrow or the day after. I'll definitely catch you guys the day after on Friday, because on Friday in the morning, or my morning, but your night if you're in the US. So you know, Friday 8 p.m. EST, we will be running SK and Vortex Temple Boss 1 and 2. So I'll see you then for sure. And then on Saturday, I'm running Black Tower. I think I might run like 3 runs of Black Tower. So Black Tower Raid 1, Raid 2, and then I'll join Evil Do Us Harm in his raids. So that'll be fun to watch as well. And then on Sundays, I will be doing Hive Queen. So, you know, Vortex Temple, Hive Queen, we're still, you know, we're still learning it. We're still practicing it. But I'm pretty confident we can knock it out sooner or later. So, you know, you can look forward to Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Those are the interesting streams, you know, the raiding streams. But I'm sorry about those streams where I can't interact too much with you guys, the viewers, because, you know, we're really focused on raiding. But other than that, you know, the regular streams or like after the raids, I'm totally fine and we can just chill and chat and you guys can ask all the questions you want and stuff like that. But usually on the weekdays, like today, you know, I usually don't stream because recently I've been really busy. But you know, if I don't have a video lined up, at least I'll try to stream something so that there's some sort of video content for you guys to enjoy, you know? I try really hard to make sure that I have at least one video every day for you guys. But you know, sometimes it's really difficult, especially now with my job starting to get really, really busy. But yeah. Let's see, is there any more questions? Let's see. Oh, Eurosa, you missed everything? Damn, I'm sorry, Eurosa. You can wait. Just wait like a couple days. Give me like 5 to 6 days to edit, and then these videos will come out. I have a Hollow's Heart tanking guide and a Ransack Treasury guide coming out, okay? But other than that, I'm gonna go to bed pretty soon and just relax, you know. It's been a really long day at work. I'm kind of tired. But thanks for watching for sure, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the stream, and thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys next time. Okay? You guys take care. Have a good night, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. And yeah, bye.